What's up guys, it's Joseph and I'm back with another video. We'll be climbing down the top 10 updated brawlers in Brawl Stars right now. Who is the best, who you should be playing, who you should be maxing out. And you know, look at us. We are above 10k elo. We were even higher above. We almost reached 11k at one point, but we hit a little tilt. But we're going to be pushing for almost 11k, maybe even like 14k trophies in that past week, so you know, look out for that. But let's straight hop into it. Top 10 brawlers in Brawl Stars. Just before we hop into the top 10, I want to give the honorable mention for Rico. He just got a new hypercharge, which it doesn't look all too strong in like on paper, or just more balls bounce, but it's just insane. It puts him back into the older days when his balls used to just rattle, all bounce everywhere, and it was insane amount of damage, and he could really just cycle through his hypercharge, cycle through his super really well. He's very map dependent. That's the one thing that doesn't put him at the top 10 of the brawler list, because sometimes he's map dependent. If he doesn't have a map with a lot of walls, he can get, you know, often countered off. But when a map with walls, he's dominating in rank, he's dominated in regular modes, and it's just the best way. By the way, this tier list is definitely for ranked and for ladder. We're combining them into one. The brawlers used to be maxing out the highest level, and honorable mention goes to Rico. And let's hop straight into top 10. All right, coming in at top 10, we got Colette. You know, obviously with Frank, with Draco running, going crazy, we need someone to stop them. And you know, Colette is the perfect option to counter them. Whether you're playing ladder, you know you're gonna go up against a Frank or Draco. Whether you're playing, you know, ranked, you know you're gonna go up against high HP brawlers in certain scenarios. Colette just totally stops them, totally shuts them down, takes away a lot of their health, and then maybe your teammates could help back you up to finish off the kill. And you can also cycle very much a lot of supers with Colette once you get in the right positioning, and when you're going up against the right tanky brawlers. And she's just a nightmare to go up with. If you go up with a, like, say you have a Colette and a Surge on your team, Colette M's, you can really shut down brawlers, really shut down the high HP brawlers like Frank or Draco in certain scenarios that are running around. Obviously it's going to be difficult, but she's one of the most perfect brawlers to do so. For number 9, we got Amber, and obviously she's one of the most versatile brawlers, and I think still very underrated. She's very versatile. She has the flames that she could just run you down, track you down. She has her gadget, the spinning around gadget, that can really hold position and hold the enemy back from ever advancing, especially like in hot zones. He's very good on certain maps like dueling beetles. She's very strong into, and I just feel like this is a very underrated brawler, but she's literally S tier. I feel like everyone in the community says it, but we still don't see her played enough. So definitely show some love for Amber, and she matches well with a lot of synergy. She's a really good lane brawler, and she takes up a lot of space with her super. It could hold a lot of map control. Let's hop straight into the 8th brawler. Amber is really strong right now. Hop into the 8th brawler, we got Angelo. Now he got a little bit of a nerf, and it's even taking him more back. We got, you know, buffs like Frank, and we got brawlers like Draco, very high damage, very aggressive, pushing down your lane type of brawlers, pushing down the map, just super ultra aggressive. And with Angelo, it could be very difficult to consistently hit shots. It could be very difficult to, you know, fight against that. But obviously we don't just have short range maps with a lot of bushes in the game. We have long range maps, and he still thrives, and he's still really good. He still gives you like about 3k, almost 4k damage sometimes with his full charged up bow. And yeah, just don't forget about Angelo. He got his new hypercharge. It's really hard to, you know, fully, you know, load up on that hypercharge, so it takes so long just to get that hypercharge. So sometimes even matches like knockout, like bounty, where you see he's really strong in the long range maps of those, he won't get his hypercharge a lot because it takes very long for him to get his hypercharge. He's really gonna need to be popping off. But I could see Angelo even going down a little bit more in this list, but he's still solid, very good in ranked still, cause very good in the right ladder matches if it's open range. And I think we're gonna be seeing him fall down the meta a little bit, but he's gonna be obviously a A tier, you know, almost an S tier brawler, A tier for sure right now. But you know, he could be going down to B, but if he even falls down to B, he'll be the highest B tier brawler there is. And yeah, let's hop straight into the next brawler. Coming in top 7, we got Byron. You know, Byron is not as strong as a brawler as Angelo in terms of rep just by himself, But obviously, with the tanks in the game, tanks running down the meta as Frank, you know, I keep talking about Frank. You guys already know where he's going to be on the list. But for Byron, he just synergizes so well with them. He could heal them up after they went off and popped off. He could heal up Draco, making it unstoppable. You know, you even see him in like knockout just running down the lane with, you know, a Byron healing him with a kit. It's just so much synergies, so much combos you can do. And, you know, Byron is the man to go. He's the healing man. I feel like he's the best healer in the game at this present moment. He does a lot of damage because the ticks always get you. You can never regen your HP. And he's just very solid and like a well-rounded brawler in my opinion. And yeah, Byron coming in top 7. Let's hop straight into the next brawler. Coming in at number 6, we got Melody. Now Melody, she used to be like a top 3, top 5 brawler. She's just a little bit out of the top 5. It's fine. She got a little bit of a health nerf, I'm pretty sure, but it's not gonna affect her too much. She still thrives in what she does best, you know, in Brawl Ball, certain maps, in high, she still tears open the high safe. So I don't think she'll be very much affected. She's still going to be a S tier brawler. In ranked, you could easily carry games if someone picks a thrower and you could late pick Melody some way. You just dominate the game and it's just really strong. But now we got a lot of brawlers that have been buffed in this recent update that really outshine Melody. You know, it's crazy to say, but yeah, Melody's still one of the best assassins. Has a lot to her kit. Her shield gear, her shield gadget is just really strong. Her +1 gear added on to that, and obviously her 3 zooms, her 3 zoomies. She could dash all across the map, and it's just really strong, really hard to deal with. And let's hop into the top 5 best brawlers in Brawl Stars. And at number 5, I did not expect this, but it's Meg. Meg is busted. Okay, let's talk about it, Slam Squad. Let's talk about it. Meg, her range is decreased, but her attack is like double the attack. It's like bazoo, like she shoots bazookas at you. Like, it's so much damage. And if you're just a little bit of a better player, you could easily dodge the brawlers. Like in knockout, let's say knockout out in the open, you know there's a lot of snipers that get picked. If you could just dodge a little bit of those snipes while you're moving up, and you just put that pressure on them, they're forced to back up, and that's an easy round 1 just like that, just by putting the pressure on Meg. She's so much pressure. She's probably going to be S tier in the hot zone. You know, she's just really strong right now, and I think everyone else is going to be seeing it. She's going to be ultra aggressive. She barely dies because obviously she has 2 forms, and it's very hard to kill her, and it's too much with her. I've been having so much fun dominating ranked with her, and I'm putting everyone else on play Meg. Play Meg as much as you can. She's really strong. This rework has worked out really well with her. At first I thought it was gonna kill her, honestly, but it worked out very well. You know, make sure if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure like, share, subscribe. Let's go to the top 4 brawler. Coming in at top 4, we have Max. Now Max is just the ultimate support brawler. With brawlers like Frank, Draco, I keep saying it, with brawlers like that just being strong into the game, you want to add some speed on that. You want to add some speed, some chaos on that, and Max is the perfect brawler. She's the ultimate support speedy brawler. Her hypercharge just helps charges your teammates super. You know how destructive that is? You know how strong that is? With a brawler with an insane super paired up with her, she could just dominate the game. She could cycle through her supers very well when used properly. She adds so much pressure. Ultimate support brawler. That's why she's literally so high on this list, because she's not a carry brawler. She's a brawler that once you synergize with her properly, the speed, like you could come back in a gem grab match, in a brawl ball match, you could speed down, just take the ball, run it right through them. They can't do anything. In hot zone, you could speed up, come back in the lane. Like, she's really strong and versatile. Just, I don't know what else to see. She pairs up with literally almost every strong brawler in the game. Like, she's the ultimate support brawler. You know, let's hop straight into number 3. Hopping at number 3, this might be a little controversial. We have Lily. Now, this new rework they did to her with +2 slots, Slam Squad, and whatever they did with her super, I think they decreased it, but still, like, she's broken. She's broken. She had the best gadget in the game. She could go and she could use Cordelia stuff. They're in the same tree, I'm pretty sure. I can't wait for that 3rd brawl to come, because I know he's going to have that trait also. They could go in the Shadow Realm. She goes in the Shadow Realm. Anytime she's near death, or anytime she could just bypass, go up the lane. If there's a thrower that she can't get through because the thrower is behind the wall, just go pop that gadget, go right ahead. You charge your super with the radius that you have. It's just so much to her kit, and then they want to add 2 slots. Well, she could be the best assassin in the game right now. She hits you with her super, double tap, 2 slots, goodbye. You're back in the you're back in the lobby. You're done. There's nothing you can do. Lily is so strong now, and pair that with a +1 gear. You have 4 of those shadow rooms you could pop and do whatever you want. You're taking over the game. Kills matter so much in Brawl Stars. Kills makes you go back. And she could rack up a lot of kills, which could change the game. And gem grabs, she could kill so much people that they're forced to, like, what? They're going to respawn. You're just going to get the gems. In Brawl Ball, you kill people, they have to respawn. And Bounty, it's all about kills. And Knockout, it's all about kills. She's good at getting kills, and that's why she's so high on this list. If you want to go argue with me, I'll go argue with the wall. I'm pretty sure everyone else is seeing it. Lily is really, really strong right now, but they're not as strong as the top 1 and 2 right now. Let's hop straight into those bars. Hopping in at number 2. At number 2, it was very hard for me to decide, but we got Draco. Draco, the man, the myth, the legend, the rider of dragons. He can't die. His gadget is one of the most strongest, last stand. Draco cannot fall under 1 health for 2 seconds. 2 seconds, he just can't die. He could still cycle his super, cycle it, paired up with his shredding star power, 2,750 health, regenerated because you want to hop back on his little dragon partner, and just destroys the game, pushes you straight ahead. And then say you got a Byron healing you, and then you got a max healing, you got a max speed demon, you're done. You're cooked. It's over, Slime Squad. He's literally so strong, and then you put it out with a health gear. After he do all that foolishness, he's just gonna go regen his HP like nothing happened, and then he could just do it 4 more times because he has 4 of his gadgets. And then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Slam Squad? But it's not even as much crazy of the turnaround of the century for this number 1 brawler. You guys know who it is. No introduction is needed for our number 1 brawler. We have Frank, the man who was down in F tier for so long, is the best brawler in the video game. If you want to go argue with me, argue with the wall. Do you see that hypercharge? Do you see how brothers and sisters, he slams his hammer like he's playing like Minecraft or something. He's like, bro, you can't beat that. You're done. You're cooked. You can't stop that. You can't. You go argue with the wall. Go start that. Go fight Frank, and then see how it turns out. You see him everywhere, every single mode in Brawl Stars right now. Best brawler in the game. He has too much. He could heal up fast with a brawler. Just give him a brawler like Byron. Go heal up. Okay. When he's a low HP, he's gonna kill you. Done. Okay. He could with his hypercharge, you could say he could counter, right? He just pops his gadget, listen to some music, not affected by anything for a couple seconds. Boom, there's nothing you can do to stop it. That hypercharge is gonna take up such large radius, and you're cooked. That's it for the top 10 brawlers, Slam Squad. If you guys like, share the video, like, share, subscribe, road to 10,000. We are doing this. Go push Frank to rank 30. I'll definitely be giving you guys a video on like Frank, Lily, Draco. Definitely, for sure. No doubt about that. That's it for the video. Slam Squad is out. Jesus loves you.